Hi, and welcome to STSU 100 First Year Seminar. The point of this video is just to briefly walk you through the different components of our Blackboard site. So if you look to the left-hand side, you'll see the table of contents here. This is how you'll navigate through the different sections of the course. So you'll see that we have an announcements page. This is where I'll post announcements about the class. I have a welcome announcement here that just briefly discusses the format of the course and where you can find things in Blackboard. I'll also use the announcements page to post announcements about homework assignments that are due or weekly reminders for you. Typically, the announcements will be posted here in this section, and then they will also be emailed to your MC email account. Below the announcements section, you can find the syllabus and textbook for our course. If you click here on STSU 100 Fall Syllabus, it will open up the syllabus in a new tab. I recommend that everyone read through the syllabus before the first day of class to kind of orient yourself to the course. If you go back, you can also click and access our textbook for the class. Our textbook is the Student Insider's Guide. It is a free electronic textbook. So if you click on that, it also opens it in a new screen so you can read through that. There will be weekly readings that you'll be expected to do, so it's nice to have easy access to that textbook. Below the syllabus and textbook, you'll find our weekly course content. So because this course is a structured remote format, all of the content will be given either through a Blackboard Collaborate Ultra session and through these weekly learning modules. So you'll see that there's a learning module for each week of the course. It includes the topic of the week and a brief description. So just to give you an example, if you click on week 1, Welcome to Montgomery College, the first thing you'll see is a welcome description of what we'll be reviewing for that week. So this structure will look the same for every learning module. So no matter what week you're in, you'll see a description of the week, the topics that we're going to review, and then you'll see an agenda. So every week we will have a required Blackboard Collaborate Ultra session. That is a virtual session similar to Zoom. So we'll all log on at the same time at noon on Wednesdays. That virtual session will last for an hour and 15 minutes. And then after class, you'll see learning module activities and assignments. So these are the assignments that you're expected to do after our virtual meeting. And every week, all of the assignments that are listed will be due by 11:59 p.m. the Tuesday before our next week starts. So for this first week of class, you're expected to complete these 8 assignments by Tuesday, September 15th at 11:59 p.m. In order to navigate through the learning modules, you can scroll up. You can either click to go to the next page, or over here on the left, there's a table of contents for each learning module, so you can also click through them using the table of contents. So after the agenda for each week, you'll see learning outcomes for the week, so what you can be expected to learn, and then also college terms of the week. So these college terms are to help to assist you in kind of navigating higher education, transitioning to Montgomery College, so some terms that you may not be familiar with. And then after the student learning outcomes and college terms of the week come the different assignments and activities and quizzes for that week. So those are going to vary depending on what we're reviewing that week. But you'll just click through each one of the sections and pages in the learning module and complete all of those. So if you look back at the table of contents to the left, after course content, you'll see click here for weekly Blackboard Collaborate Ultra sessions. So these are how you access our virtual weekly meetings. So these virtual weekly meetings are required, and they're every Wednesday from the exact same time, noon to 1:15. So you'll see that each one is listed by week. So for week 1, that's our first class session, which meets on September 9th from 12 to 1:15. You'll click on it, and you'll be able to start the session. Okay, below the Collaborate Ultra sessions are discussions. Now these are all linked to the learning modules, but almost on a weekly basis you'll have a discussion board that you'll have to do for an assignment. And in a discussion board you'll be responding to a set of questions and then responding to your classmates' post to those questions. The only discussion board that is not linked to the learning modules is this first discussion board, STSU 100 course questions. So if you click on this and then you click on course questions, so this form is used to ask any questions you may have about Blackboard, about this course, or because this is a first year seminar class, if you have any questions about Montgomery College, you can use this space to post your question. So in order to post a question, you would just hit reply, you would type in your question, and then you would click submit at the bottom. This discussion board is not graded. It's really just to get your questions answered. I'll try my best to answer questions within a 24 to 48 hour period. And the reason this is on a discussion board is if that way when your classmates have the same question, they can look at the course questions and see if their question has been asked and answered already. Okay, back to the table of contents. You'll also see a tab for My Grades. So this is where all of your grades in the course are going to be listed. Some of these scores that are already in here, I was just practicing some of the quizzes for the course. But if you look in here, you'll see all the assignments that you have to do. These assignments are also listed in the course syllabus, and the points for each assignment are also listed in the syllabus as well. But your grades, it tells you what assignments you have to do and the due dates for those assignments. So the grading turnaround will be pretty quick for this course. I expect to grade your assignments within a week of submitting them. So you'll be able to, on a weekly basis, review your grades to make sure everything is up to date and to see where you stand in this class. And the point distribution for the total number of points you're able to receive is listed in the course syllabus as well. And then the last thing in the table of contents that I wanted to mention is the Send MC email button. So for this class, we're going to be using our Montgomery College email for communication. So if you need to send me an email or I need to send you an email or the entire class an email, those emails will be sent back and forth through our Montgomery College official email addresses. So you want to make sure that you're logging onto your MyMC account on a weekly basis to check your emails to make sure there's no updates or anything important from me about this class. So I recommend that before the class starts, you review that first Welcome Start Here module, which gives you a welcome to the class. So I would review that information and then I would review the syllabus as well. So I look forward to seeing everyone on our first day of class, which will be September 9th at noon for our weekly Collaborate Ultra session, which again you can access from the left-hand side of the screen. I look forward to meeting all of you and working with all of you then. If you have any questions, please post it in the discussion board or send me an email.